Power365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms on Facebook.
Good afternoon, this is Power365 Online Radio coming to you live from the city of Ibadan. My name is Olamide Adeniji and this is the World News. First, the major headlines. Tribunal fines DSTV GoTV 150 million naira. Others 1 month free subscription. Tinubu spent first year in office to study Buhari's failures, Bode George tells Nigerians. Soldiers killing, Abia ups bounty to 30 million naira. Court reserves judgment in Bayero's seat. And in the world scene, Biden delivers speech on democracy after meeting with Zelensky. Now the news in full. The Competition and Consumer Protection Tribunal on Friday fined MultiChoice Nigeria, the owners of DSTV and GoTV services, the sum of 150 million naira for disobeying its orders, which restrained the pay TV company from increasing its monthly subscription pending the determination of the suit brought before it. The tribunal also ordered the pay TV company to provide its Nigerian customers with 1 month free subscription to its DSTV and GoTV packages. Recall that the tribunal had previously ordered MultiChoice not to increase its subscription fees without proper notice following a lawsuit filed by an Abuja-based lawyer, Festus Onifade, who said the 8-day notice given for the price increase was inadequate. Meanwhile, a former deputy national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Bode George, has given an excuse for President Bola Tinubu's poor performance in office in the last 1 year. The former military governor of Ondo State said President Tinubu used his first year in office to study the correct the failures of the Muhammadu Buhari government. George, a longtime foe of Tinubu, asked Nigerians to give the president 1 more year to deliver on his electoral promises and turn around the fortunes of the country. Speaking in an interview on Arise Television on Friday, The PDP chieftain said even though Tinubu was part of those who formed the Buhari government, taking over and now leading the nation will be different. You're still on to Power 365 Online Radio, your number one online radio in the Southwest. Abia State Governor Alex Oti has increased the 25 million naira bounty placed on the killers of 5 soldiers at Obi Kabir Junction in Aba to 30 million naira. Oti announced this on Friday when the Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Hassan Abubakar, paid him a visit in Isala Ngwa South Local Government Area of the state. This is coming barely a week after the governor vowed to give 25 million naira to anyone who can provide information leading to the arrest of the perpetrators of the act. On May 30, 5 soldiers were killed at Obi Kabir Junction in Aba. And in Kano State, a federal high court sitting in Kano on Friday reserved judgment on the enforcement of fundamental rights of the 15th deposed Emir of Kano, Aminu Ado Bayero. Aminu Ado Bayero, through his counsel M.L. Yusufari, filed a motion ex parte dated May 27, seeking the court to restrain the respondents from arresting, intimidating, or infringing on his rights. The respondents are the Attorney General of the Federation, Attorney General, Kano State, Nigerian Police, Inspector General of Police, Commissioner of Police, Kano, State Security Service, NSCDC, Nigerian Army, Nigerian Navy, and the Nigerian Air Force. When the case came up for hearing, counsel to the applicant, Mr. Michael or Jonathan, said the court had jurisdiction to entertain the case as it was fundamental rights proceedings. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Police Force Public Relations Officer ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi has warned drivers who abduct policemen and other law enforcement agencies in the process of carrying out their duties to desist from such acts. Adejobi stated that under no circumstances should such be the norm. He added that drivers who would rather fight or drive off law enforcement agents who contravene their vehicles are in great violation and risk severe sanction. Now to the world scene. US President Joe Biden began a speech by painting a picture in remembrance of the attack on Pointe du Hoc after taking in the site on the 80-year D-Day anniversary in Normandy. The site of the speech is the scene of one of the most heroic actions. On June 6, 1944, the Army Rangers killed 100-foot slaves to attack Nazi. The White House released excerpts ahead of US President Joe Biden's expected speech in Normandy, where he is expected to speak on democracy as it marks the 80th anniversary of D-Day at Pointe du Hoc. This ends our news at 4 p.m., our world news at 4 p.m. Thank you for staying tuned. But before we go, these are the major headlines again. Tribunal fines DSTV, GoTV 150 million naira, others 1 month free subscriptions. Tinubu spent first year in office to study Buhari's failures, Body Judge tells Nigerians. Soldiers killing, Abia ups bounty to 30 million naira. And we brought you the news that the first PRO warns motorists abducting policemen enforcing traffic rules. And on the world scene, we brought you the news that Biden delivers speech on democracy after meeting with Zelensky. Thank you for staying tuned to our programs and our news today. Tomorrow, join us when we bring you more programs and news. Until then, do have a lovely evening. Good night. Olamide Adeniji is my name.
365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Power365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience